Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard.
Hi guys! Welcome back to the RF Overdose Player Spotlight. I know you've missed this segment, so just sit back, relax, and let me, your host, Shenzi, take care of that for you. Right now, we're going to be featuring another notable player of the server, so let me go ahead and take you to a more personalized background of this featured player. Now, he belonged to the champion team of the recently concluded OCL Luzon Championships, wherein they topped 8 other participants in the league. And not only that, he's also one of their guild's most trusted leaders, which is Heaven and Hell. And he is also a back-to-back top killer event seasons 3 and 4 champion. And to give back to the Overdose community, he served as a game moderator and a game master as well. Now that's one heck of a player.
Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard them with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember.
I know you guys can't wait to meet him, so here he is. I'm giving you Adrian Soriaga from the Bellato Union. Hi, Adrian.
Hi, Sherry.
Alright, so before we proceed with the interview proper, we would like to know just a little bit of personal details about you. So can you tell us your full name, your, let's say if you have a current job right now, or are you still a student, and then your current hobbies and your in-game names if you'd like to disclose that.
Okay. So first, my real name is Adrian Daniel Soriaga. If you're thinking where did Lems came from, it came from the word lemon. It's a long story that started when I was still in college, first year college. So that's why. Just get used to it. I'm using Lems for around 6 years, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
And yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. My current job, I'm a design verification engineer at ROM and LSI Philippines. It's a Japanese company that specializes mostly in integrated circuits. There.
Wow.
In-game names, I have a lot of characters, but
How many characters do you have? How many characters do you have?
I estimated it's around 36.
36? How do you even keep up with all those characters? I mean, do you use all of them, or how many, let's say, how many characters do you use in a day?
Obviously, I'm not using them all every day. Some of the characters, I just created them just to test something. It's part of my observation,
Wow.
in-game.
Okay, so that would you mean to say you have all character classes in all races? Wow,
Yes.
that's impressive. And what about let's talk about the in-game stuff later on. What about your hobbies in real life, or when you're not playing RF? What do you do?
When I'm not in front of the PC, I'm playing volleyball and badminton.
Really, you're that sporty?
Yeah.
Wow.
And morning.
Were you a college varsity, or you just play for intramurals and stuff like that?
I became a varsity of soccer.
Oh, wow.
You won't believe, but it's true. I became a varsity once when I was in college, soccer.
Well, that's pretty cool. I never really expected you to be that athletic, but yeah. Wow, way to go, Lems. And what about aside from sports? Do you have any other hobbies? Like, do you go out with your friends or family?
Yeah, usually we're setting up overnight swimming with my guildmates.
Oh,
Usually every month we have guild EB. Just like
wow.
yesterday we had one
Oh, you
at
did?
Cavite.
Wow. No occasion at all, or do you just do that for gatherings and
Uh,
stuff?
Sometimes it's just for gathering purposes, but yesterday it's for the celebration of uh, Rooney and Bea's birthday.
Oh,
It's coming August 31 and September 1.
oh, that's really great. They're a couple, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Are they
Yes.
just in-game couples, or are they also couples in real life?
Both.
Wow, wow, that's really sweet. Hey, happy birthday to both of you. And from the RF Overdose family, we send you our warmest greetings. And I hope you guys had a great time last night with the pre-birthday celebrations and all.
Yeah, it's really good. We had fun. Really
How
had fun.
many of you got drunk, huh? Or were you the only one who was the last one standing or something?
Uh, Actually, I don't know because around 1 o'clock, some of us went to. I don't know if it's Pasay or Baclaran. I don't know. They,
What did you do
boy,
there?
it's a boy thing. Not us.
Oh, okay.
There's another group.
Oh, okay, I see.
But on our group, the last man standing is me and one of my guildmates.
See, guys, Lems is not only athletic, I mean, athletic in sports, he's also athletic in terms of the sport called bottle. How do you call that? Like the bottle sessions or something like that.
Yes.
Wow. And what about like let's say in game? What do you do in game? What are your hobbies in game? Do you like bully lobbies and do chaos wars or
Yeah.
what?
My
You do?
favorite hobby in game, of course, is bullying other players.
I kind of like that too.
Well, sometimes I help in PL sessions when
Mm.
I'm not busy, but most of the time I'm with my guildmates raiding, especially at DC.
Oh, right. And who do you raid most of the times? Do you raid Coras or
Uh,
attritions?
this month, always Belato.
Oh, right, yeah, because they're one of those Zerg races, right?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
there's so many. I think even if Cora and Akrisha combine their number during CW, Belato still has has the highest number.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I also log on to the game and I'm also as active as you are and God, like you repel 2 to 3 people and the whole race gets to repel your like, your party, right? All right. So
Yes.
apart from that, apart from raiding, apart from bullying lobbies, what else do you like about RF Overdose? Or before that, before you answer that, can you tell us how you got to know about RF Overdose?
The first time I played RF Overdose, I was invited by my former guildmate in RFPH, which is Rafi. He
Okay.
invited me to play because he saw that I'm really bored. Because before I started playing Dragon Nest, then suddenly the game kind of became boring. So
Okay.
I posted a status in Facebook and I said, "Is there any game that I can play because I'm really bored?" Then he invited me to play our cover.
Oh, that's great. So a referral. All right. And
Yes.
so when you started playing, or can you tell us when you started playing, if you can still remember?
As far as I can remember, it's November 2013.
Okay.
That's the first first time I played.
Okay,
Earth
so like
Overdose.
more than 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I played at my first race in Earth Overdose Cora.
Do you love the Kora race, or you don't have any like favorite race at all?
Actually, of all the three races, I really love Cora.
Mm.
Even since the first day I played Art online.
Why?
It's the
Why is
first
that?
race I played.
Why do you like the Kora race? Why do you like it so much?
Aside from the looks of the
Mm-hmm.
character,
Yeah,
I
as
think
usual.
it suits me as because I'm a player who wants to uh, click the mouse every time, click the keyboard, press the keyboard every time. I think Cora
Okay.
has that. The summoner, especially the summoner,
Mm-hmm.
you
That's a
you won't stop clicking.
Yeah, that's like one of the it requires you to have a very fast reflex in terms of casting spells, even supporting and sending your summons to attack or to retrieve it. I mean retrieve it. It's a lot of work actually for just one character to
Yeah,
do.
especially when you're healing using
Yeah.
the Inanna.
That's what I heard. I
Uh,
mean, I've never tried being a Korra. I mean, I tried, but I never tried to play as a support type of summoner. And according to like what I've heard from other people who actually play as a support in Korra, they said that it takes a lot of practice and it takes a lot of skill to be called one of the best supports in Korra. And
yes. Actually, of all the classes in Art Overdose, Mystic is the most difficult one.
is that your favorite character class? What is your favorite character class and why?
Yeah, Mystic.
Hmm.
I really love Mystic classes. Even in other online games, I always choose Wizard type, Mage type class.
Yeah, because you did mention earlier that you like clicking a lot of things, and you like you like abusing your keyboard from time to time. Okay.
Oh wait, and I think the Mystic class is the best in bullying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because you can't. I mean, you aside from having multiple skills, you also have a lot of disabling spells, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the debuffs.
The debuffs.
The number one debuff that you can cast on every character you want to bully is in Tangen. That's the number one.
Yeah, and when you're, let's say, you're dependent on Velo, for example, yeah, it's very easy to bully melees with, offensive cancellations or even just dispel. You just take away the Velo and then you just run away. I bet you do that a lot. You do that a lot, right?
Warriors.
Yes. All right. And what about let's say let's talk about you as a key player in the server. Of all the achievements you have proven, or of all the achievements you have gained in the server, what is the most memorable one, or what is the most significant achievement for you?
For me, the most significant achievement is when we won on OCL Luzon.
Yeah. Congrats on that, by the way.
Because I think it's really a group effort because we consider the time, especially when we're asking for a practice, but we never had one practice. I mean, a formal practice, but we're just practicing normal PvP on set, on Elan or Elf. But formal practice, we never had one.
Really?
I think we're...
So you just went to the venue and just trusted each other to do their job.
Yes,
Really?
that's the number one. That's the number one thing you need. You need to trust your party members, your guild members.
And okay, talking about OCL, can you talk about how you felt the moment you arrived at the venue And the moment that your team was called for the match or your first match, how did you feel? How did it feel?
Um, the first thing I did when we came to the venue was I started thinking of strategies, what to do if ever we will be fighting with this team, or
Okay.
because I think that's the best way to help them. To adapt the gameplay. I mean, to execute well the commands of our team leader. Because giving them information about our enemy would make it easier for them to defeat.
Right. Weren't you the team leader, or was it someone else?
Our team leader that time, oh wait, party leader?
Yeah, party
Oh,
leader,
if this
or team,
party
or the
leader
team
or
leader
party leader
overall.
is Kier.
Here.
Kier Torres.
And his in-game name is
Main.
Main. Oh, okay. And how was it? Like, did you ever feel nervous while doing the match, or was there ever a moment that you doubted your team or yourself?
I never did that. The thing that doubting my team, but obviously every player feels that every time they are playing on a tournament. There has never been a player who hasn't been nervous.
Oh, so a
I
key
think it's
player just
normal to
like,
be nervous.
yeah. So see everyone, see, even if you're a key player like Lems, you will always feel nervous because it's a very big event, and it's a battle of not just a title. It's a battle of pride, right? Because
Yes.
do you okay? Um, can you confirm this statement? Retaliation is your number one, or is, let's say, not rival, but you actually find retaliation as the guild who's worthy enough to be a competent opponent against heaven and hell. Is it? Can you say it's true, or can you confirm that?
To be honest, I was once a member of Retaliation Guild.
Okay.
Before, I was with RJ's team, Verin.
Yeah, very.
I used to be their mystic in
Mm.
RFPH. Then I just decided to leave the team for some reasons.
Okay.
But we're okay now. We're just we're communicating well. Then about the way they play, I think ever since I started playing with them, I find them easy to teach because they can execute the commands well. That's
Uh-huh.
why we had a hard time defeating them in OCL Luzon. So I think they're really a worthy opponent.
Right, right. Because um, everybody knows that Retaliation is one of the top guilds in the server right now, and they actually are also a very very tough guild to go up against in terms of, let's say, PvP events, right?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
They're really tough, and aside from that, they're really many. Too many.
Yeah, and of all the three races that you play in, what do you think would be let's talk about the upcoming OCL in Mindanao, right? What
Okay.
what race would you think would dominate the upcoming OCL?
OCL Mindanao. I think it's I don't know because most of my friends in Mindanao they are good in all races. I think every race has a team that can I think can win
Mm-hmm.
the whole tournament.
And do you,
So
Oh, okay. So
Oh, yeah.
you think that so you can't really say that one race would dominate the other because we really don't have an official lineup yet. And then yes, you are actually right that there are really good guilds or great guilds in each race, which would have the potential to dominate the upcoming
Yes.
OCL, right? Yeah. Are you going, by the way? Or
I will try. I want to watch.
is your guild gonna be like sending a team? Is there gonna be another H&H team that'll compete in the upcoming OCL?
As of now, we're talking about that, but as I think percentage, like still 30%.
Oh yeah, because H&H, I mean most of the members of H&H, correct me if I'm wrong, are from the Luzon area, right?
Yes, most of the
Okay.
members.
All right. So I think is that one of the reasons, or is that one of the hindrances for your guild to like send a team over?
Yes, yes, because as far as I know, there are only three members who is staying. I'm not sure if the venue would be at CDO. If it's CDO, there are only three members of the guild who are living there. So
Uh-huh.
it would be a hard time creating a new lineup.
All right. And let's say, do you have any do you have any advice for the let's say the participants, those who'd like to join OCL? I mean, you belong to the champion team for OCL Luzon. So do you have
Yes.
any tips that you can share to our aspiring OCL participants?
Uh, try to stay calm because
Okay.
if you will be overcome by your nervousness, I'm sure you will do crazy things. Especially if you're a Chandra, then you're so nervous. No, your party mates will just die. So it's a requirement that you should overcome your nervousness when you're in the match. Aside from that, you should listen very carefully to the instructions of your party leader or your guild leader, whoever it is. Avoid flashing. I mean, what do you call that? Flashing of trash talks people.
Okay.
Because from the previous OCL Luzon, as I've watched the video made by the editing team, all of them are shouting. I'm the only one who's
So
wearing a
silent.
headset and just stay quiet.
Okay, talking about trash talks, I'm pretty sure that you're also one of the recipients of
Yes.
trash talks coming from other
Always.
people, whether it may be from another race or even the same race, right? So,
Yeah.
what is the most common trash talk that you receive as Lens?
Most common crush talk I receive. Gay.
Gay. So, do you
Number
have
one.
all right. So, how do you feel about it? Like when people say, "Oh, Lamb's gay," and all that.
No reaction, no comment. Because what if I get affected with that? What would I benefit from it?
Right,
Nothing.
right.
So I just move on, ignore them. Then so most of the time I'm also trash talking them personally. But
And
just not that much because I know.
well, it depends, right?
Yeah, it
Because
depends.
yeah, because trash talking is it's a battle of heart, really. If you don't have the heart for it, you're really gonna cry, right, over a simple
Yeah.
thing. But considering you, I mean, you've already played this game like for several years, and
Yes.
you've been a key player in some of the servers, and even in RF Overdose, you're also one of the key players. So, there will be haters, right? Who will eventually, they are actually part of you as a player, because they're the ones who make you the tagline, like the tagline says, make you famous, right? Haters make you famous. So it's actually a good thing, everyone, because like what Len said, when people trash talk you, you don't, you just, if you don't really care about what they say, you just ignore them. Or if you wanna, like, if you're bored, you can indulge yourself, but if you don't like what they're trying to say, just ignore them. That's actually the key to trash talking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
And okay,
trash talk all the time.
yeah,
all
and
day, all night.
I was able to gather a very special information about you. You are
Okay.
yeah, you are actually considered as a very talented spy. Is that true?
Talented in what terms?
I mean, talented spy. I mean, when it comes to spy games, in spy games, you're like number one.
Okay,
They always,
spy games.
yeah, a lot of people actually dub you as the number one spy or the number one in spy games and all that. So, how do you do it? Do you have like a secret? Because spy, I mean, when it's actually part of the game, right? I mean, you can't suppress the. I mean, yeah, you can't really eradicate all those spies out there. But they said that you're really good at it. That's what they said. I mean, that you're really good at it. So, what are the pros and cons of using spies in all races?
Using a spy, it's really helpful sometimes. Most of the time, it's really helpful, especially during CW. You would know the time when the enemy race launch their nuclear bombs or whatever the command they will announce in race chat. It's really useful because because in CW in Chip Wars right now, one mistake will make you lose.
Right.
So you have to be really careful on what command are you going to say in race chat. So I think spy is needed.
Yeah,
The
because
spy is needed.
it's actually one of the even in war. I mean in real wars right now, they actually use spies for intels, and just like what you said, it actually enhances one's strategies to counter opponents' attacks, right?
Yes. Well, I just use spies in game, but I don't use spies on Facebook or raid call or Skype or whatever because I'm hearing some comments or whatever from my guild mates. I even other friends from other race. They are saying that this guild or person as a spy on your Facebook group or the raid call. I think it's a really stupid thing to do. I don't know. It's really what do you call that? Really irritating because hello privacy.
Right. But the beauty about, I mean, the good thing about being a spy is that when people don't really expect it from you, it's gonna be really effective, and it's gonna be something that's gonna boost your advantages, whether in game or even in real life, even in real life, right? If when needed, when necessary, right? And
Actually,
yeah, go ahead.
actually, I'm still spying on something.
Something or someone.
But I won't tell if it's in game or not. But there are still some spies around the server. Then no,
All
I
right.
just
Now,
sitting for my own.
oh, your own motives. Is it spying on an ex or a lover?
No, I don't do that. It's not. Well, no.
Really? Oh, you're just kidding. Okay. Speaking of exes, speaking of, let's say, relationships, do you have like an in-game partner right now?
No.
Have you ever experienced having an in-game partner?
Yes.
Really? Is it, I mean, is he or she, okay, she? Is he, I'm hoping, Lems, I'm hoping it's going to be she so that, you know, I would know that I'll, you know, maybe I would have a chance with you. We'll never know. But, okay.
I'm not going to mention the gender.
Okay, so did that partner exist, or does he or she exist in RF Overdose, or no?
No. It's way back
In another
our
server.
9 time.
Okay.
But no.
Really? So you don't have any interest in other people in the server right now?
I'm not
Don't lie, Lems. Come on. This is actually going to be, you know, it's going to be seen by a lot of people. So if you lie, they would know. So you're not interested? Are you sure?
Well, there are some, but
Whoa, some! Oh my God, some!
just
I'm
like,
counting. I'm counting, Lems. I think I can count like more. They're more than 10.
just a little. Greater than that, because I'm 26, I'm mature. I don't
Age is just a number, Lems. You'll never know. You'll never know. And okay, speaking of spies and all that, and of course, your opponents and all. Is there anything that you'd want to say to your adversaries, like your haters, for example? Like, I mean, you're actually one of the most famous key players of all time. Of all time. So,
Oh.
your fan base is growing by the minute. So, is there anything that you want to tell them, like a piece of advice, or do you have an inspirational message that you'd want to share?
For my supporters, no. Actually, I don't want to be called idol.
Really?
I just want to stay like a normal player like other players in game. Because that's the first thing I observed when I was playing back way in RPH. I used to be just a member, and I'm following a leader. And it's just that when I'm thinking that my leader is really like you can't reach him or you can't
Okay.
achieve what he achieved before, it makes you feel down. So avoid those kinds of things. Believe in yourself that you can achieve also what other players did or other players achieve. Because there's only one person who could help you, and that's yourself. So be true to yourself. Don't be exaggerated much on following a leader because it's my leader. I should follow him. I should not do anything that can make him mad or
Yeah.
whatever could override what he's talking on our guild. So that's one advice. Another thing. Oh wait, another thing that because I had this one party mate. Actually, it's Rooney. Before
Okay.
we find our other members of the team don't. To be honest, other members of the team don't want him to be included in on our team because they find him really nervous or he just is raging all the time, especially on a raid call, shouting.
Beast mode. Okay.
I think it's part of himself. It's just him. So I decided it's me who decided to put him on the team. And then after what happened at Osceola Luzon, I think there's nothing wrong with what I have decided. So maybe even Ron is there. If, I think he's the lucky charm. Why we won?
Wow. To be
Because,
called Yeah, to be called the lucky charm by one of the key players of RF Overdose is a privilege. So Rooney, don't do beast mode all the time. You get that?
Actually, yesterday he did that beast mode.
In the party?
Beast
In
mode.
the
Yeah, the party.
Okay, I don't want to ask what happened, but maybe there would be, a time for that. Maybe, we'll see. But
Yeah.
anyway, so, guys, you've already heard what Lem said, that there's no one else who can help yourself be a better player but yourself. And what about okay, let's say frenemies or your so-called haters or slash fans? What can you say to them? Do you have like an inspirational message that you'd like to impart?
Hating. Well, if you hate people that much, it will make you be better because you just get intimidated by me because what do you call that? You always try to beat me. I think the pressure is in you and not on me, not in me because
Right.
having too much hate on your heart will make you lose.
Oh. Spoken like a champion. Spoken like a champion. And is there anything you'd wanna like? Do you have people to greet, or do you have anything to say to your guild, for example?
To my guild mates, well, it's my routine that I'm observing them one at a time. It's like I'm like a parent to them.
Yeah.
Bec- I always correcting their mistakes, usually on events when I'm observing something that is not good, that they keep on doing that every event. I always try to make it a point that they would remove that what they call that habit.
Hmm.
Some of us are clashing in raid call. Someone's talking, then other one's talking. Then all of them are talking. Then
Right. Of course.
there, lose. Well, just an advice. Don't always rely on me. This is for my guild mates. Don't always rely on me or on all or the leaders of the guild because it's how to say that sabi nga nila walang forever.
That
Walang
tagline.
forever. We can't always be there to guide you. So you should have an initiative to guide your co-members or guide yourself on your own. Yeah, to other friends. Actually, I have friends who have been following me since RFPH.
Mm, okay.
They want to be with me in game. They always want to join what guild I'm joining. And it's just, well, it makes me happy because not all people around me are haters.
Right.
Well, they are welcome. They are welcome to join our guild. And just because I think there's no reason why we won't accept them unless they are just spying on us.
Right. And there's actually a reason why if you have a lot of haters, you have actually more friends than haters. So, it means that you're actually doing something good, right? When you have friends around you, that means you're doing something good that other people just can't get the point of, right? Of what you're
Yes.
doing. And considering the fact that they've followed you from server to server to server until RF Overdose, it means that you're really doing something that made an impact to their lives, right? So
Yes.
okay, and since you've been playing this server for almost 3 years now, what is your most favorite feature of RF Overdose? Like, why does it stand out among all the servers that you've played on?
The best, I think, the in-game events. Because it's one way of practicing yourself in PvP. I think it's the best preparation for you if you're gonna join OCL. The in-game events, especially the
Right.
one held every Sunday, the 8v8 OCL rule
OCL
event.
rules event.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Right, and not only that, it happens every Sunday to, let's say, to the newbies out there who are watching us right now. It happens every Sunday. There's two kinds of 8v8 events, or yeah, the PvP events for RF Overdose. And on Saturdays we have the no item restriction, and on Sundays we have the OCL based event. So that means
Yes.
everyone gets to participate in the 8v8 event using only Saint items, right? And there are
Yes.
also some restrictions that are to be followed. So if you'd like to be as good, or if you'd like to be better than Lems right here, you guys can participate in the daily PvP events held mostly in the afternoon PH time, and during evenings as well, right? Maybe after the 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. CW, yeah, most of the times. And all right, so before I let you go, before we let you go, there's one question that everyone really wants you to clarify once and for all. Well, not really clarify. I mean, everybody knows about it, and we just really want to know. Are you ready for this question? So you have
Hey,
to
what?
you have to answer this with all honesty, because I mean, there are people who knows the truth, Lem. So there's no point in lying in terms of this. All right?
Okay.
So here we
Okay.
go. How is your relationship with GM Moody? How are you guys? How is it? Can you elaborate?
GM Moody. The first time I saw him was in OZL Luzon. Uh, at first, my first impression with him is he's a silent type of guy.
Is that the
Uh,
reason why you like him?
No.
I mean, it depends on whoever is listening or watching us, right? Like, it depends on how they take like as a word, as a verb.
Okay.
So what do you like about GM Moody?
At first, as we all know, I became a GM also.
Yeah.
So we are in a group chat. We're talking and talking and talking. At first, he's not really that communicating with me because I think he's a shy type of guy.
Oh, soplado. Wow.
So I tried asking my the other GMs and the staff. They say that it was Demon Eyes who told me that he's always serious. GM Woody is always serious. So
Not Moody.
at first, I'm having doubt about it. I don't believe it because based on what I see, the way he looks, that it's not true. So I tried to communicate with him. I try to buy, ayun, whenever we are having the 5v5 event, because we are scheduled on events. We have this schedule for every GM to facilitate an event. Then I was just lucky that one time it was only GM Woody who was present, so to assist me in the event because it's my first time
First
that time
event. I mean,
to
yeah.
held an event. So it was only Jebu who was there. So I tried to ask him. At first, he didn't reply. It was around 5 minutes after he replied. So I start to think that what Demon I said is true. Then after 5 minutes, he replied. So there, start having a
So
conversation with
it all
him.
started there, like
Uh,
everything.
so
Everything.
from that, the first event I held in game, I just realized that what Demon I said is not true. It's not that always serious. I mean,
Okay.
GM Wood is not always serious. It's just that he's like a baby who's adopting on people who comes around him like that. So I guess that's the reason why we became friends.
Friends. Wow.
Yes.
Just friends? Really?
Yes, just friends. No,
Okay.
I don't think there's
Talking.
nothing gonna.
Alright, well, okay, since you're trying to deny something that we know otherwise, is there.
Oh.
Okay, since you're saying that, you and Jim Moody are just friends, so let me ask you this. Is there anyone in RF Overdose? No, 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 let me rephrase that. Who in RF Overdose would you want to be, would you want to spend your precious time with in real life? Is there someone in RF Overdose in particular?
That's a difficult question to answer.
No, it's not a difficult question. I know you have an answer to this question, so let's come on, Lambs. This is just a once in a lifetime event. Well, not really, once in a lifetime event, but come on. We deserve to know the truth.
If there's someone spent my time
In real life.
in
I mean,
real
who would
life,
you? Yeah.
uh, well, I guess if you, okay, fine, it's GM Woody. Well, for some
Okay.
reasons, because I just only met him once in personally because
Okay.
it's also a Luzon. Then I never met him again. So
So,
I
in
think
short, you miss him because you never met him again, and it was just one time.
no.
So you'd
that-
wanna
that's
miss.
not the point. My
Oh.
point, my point is, I want to know if what he is in chat or in game is the same
So
person.
you wanna get to know him better the second time
Well,
around.
I'm always doing that on my other friends.
Really?
Yeah, before chat in game,
Okay.
PvP with them in game, then other 2 weeks or a month after we'll set some EB like that. Group EB or
All right.
that's just a usual thing to do. Great thing to do to know your friends well.
Exactly. So, all right. So, thank you so much for your time, and we're not gonna dig deeper into the Lens Moody connection. So,
Okay.
all right. So, do you have anyone or any friends you'd like to greet before we go?
Friends, my guildmates. I'm sure they would watch this. My guildmates are always there for me. In times of trouble and actually not just in-game trouble but also IRL trouble. Uh, because as of now, there are some critical conditions happening in my life. That's why I'm that inactive. But it's okay. My guildmates or my friends, my in-game friends are always asking me if I'm okay. Then it's really good. Really feels good that there are some who still cares for you, not
Right.
just IRL, but not just in-game, but
In-game.
also in real life.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Lems. of Coral or Bougainvillea from the Bellato
Bellato.
Union. Yeah. So, and whatever you're going through right now, Lance, the RF Overdose community would like to wish you, well, better days. That is, whatever you're going through. And if you'd like, or if you need help or anything, you can freely approach the staff or anyone in game, because
Yes.
RF Overdose is not just a game, we're also a community. That is what makes RF Overdose special. Alright,
Yes.
so thank you so much for your time. We'll see you again soon. And this is RF Overdose. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and Lems,
Bye.
have a good one. Bye! Want to be part of the RF Overdose community? You can log on to our website at www.rfoverdose.com, or you can visit our fan page at www.facebook.com/rfodgaming. See ya.
Call him Ryan, he's sick and he's spitting fire. And Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be within. Rappers hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth, or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to what they do and give 100%.